It's happening! He's hit record.
You're happening.
I'm happening. You're happening. We're back the right way again. No ducks. No wrong sides.
I have a random dice I stole from somebody.
Oh no. Dan's a thief.
Has an eye in it.
I
Ever tell you about the eye dice I backed on Kickstarter?
get him?
Oh no.
No?
No, I will never get
Oh
them.
no. That's not good.
No. Oh no. Spider-Mind Games.
Yeah.
Thieves.
Thieves.
If you ever see them at Gen Con, if you ever see them anywhere,
They don't send.
go up and tell them they're a bunch of fucking assholes that don't fulfill their promises.
Well, that's unfortunate and terrible.
It's been years.
It's been years. You
Would you like me to open the Facebook group and read the responses?
lots of people did not get their things.
Oh yeah, lots of people did not get their
unfulfilled
thing.
wishes.
They're Dragon Eye dice.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Oh, those dice. I've heard stories of this in many
Yeah.
circles. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually heard of people making their own and they're better.
Yeah, I bought these ones for like $3.
That's cool.
Well, anyway, we're not here to roll the dice.
We're not here to roll the dice. That's not what we're here to do.
But I have dice.
You have dice.
No, and
I have some
no,
somewhere
I do.
around here.
I'm quite distracted
You
today.
are.
I was reading The Sad Hotdog Man.
Oh, The Sad Hotdog Man. That's a very good book.
Yeah. He's a sad hot dog.
You know, it's apropos that you have dice with Sad Hotdog Man because Sad Hotdog Man has an RPG that coincides and that goes together with Sad Hotdog Man that you can play.
Well, maybe someday on a future podcast I'll interview one or more of the creators of the Sad Hotdog Man.
Oh my gosh. What if you know, it would be cool. Okay, you do an interview and then maybe we could get a couple of lucky listeners together and maybe do an actual play of Sad Hotdog Man with Sad Hotdog Man.
Well, this all could happen. I mean, and
we just have to
limitless.
get listeners that want to play. Maybe listeners.
Well, we'd also have to get in touch with the creators of Sad Hotdog Man.
That's true. I have a feeling that Woody would be very willing to do such a thing.
And to be clear, it would not be an interview.
Oh, it wouldn't be an interview.
It would be like a review of their favorite.
A review, not an interview.
Well, it'd be like
You're just talking. You're just chatting. You're just having a convo.
I'm incapable of interviewing people.
And if it turns into Q&A of stuff that coincides with their whatever, then it happens.
Oh yeah, I am too self-absorbed to interview anyone. To be honest.
I mean, it happens. It happens.
Yeah, it absolutely happens. Well, I think I'm ready to talk about Booster Gold number 5. I'm prepared with a very cold drink.
He's prepared with a very cold
drink. Inside my drink
cup. Oh, wow.
There is, you can't see it there.
Yeah.
But that is a Death Star.
Oh, that's cool.
Ice cube.
What?
Yeah.
That is cool. Where did you?
Yeah.
You made this Death Star in your freezer, I'm assuming.
Well, a jiu-jitsu lawyer, Paul, has Death Star ice cube molds.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So instead of getting a giant round ice cube that's just plain, you get
a Death Star
that has one fatal flaw.
Ventilation.
Spoiler.
Oh man.
Yeah.
40+ year
Spoil
spoiler.
everything.
No, you don't.
And I can't wait till next issue of Booster Gold.
Oh yeah.
But we have this one first.
This one is
actually, I can't wait for the next 4 issues, but we have this one first.
This is a fantastic issue. It's got a lot of action. There's a lot of suspense. There's a lot of holding on to your seats. It feels like a 90s action flick.
It does.
I feel
made in the 80s.
It does.
Made in the 80s.
Made in the 80s. A 90s action flick made in the 80s. It feels like a movie, a comic book rendition made for I want to say Bruce Willis, but acted out by Jean-Claude Van Damme, but wearing a Booster Gold outfit.
Interesting.
No?
In this case, however, at this time, Bruce Willis would have been on Moonlighting.
That's true. He would have been on Moonlighting, and Jean-Claude Van Damme wouldn't have been even a thought to anybody.
No, but it would be Chuck Norris.
Oh, Chuck Norris. Yeah, Chuck Norris.
In the Booster Gold
Chuck
outfit.
Norris in the Booster.
That would have been epic.
Yeah. That would have been epic. But those of you
Just
following what Greg is saying probably knows the story of the story.
Just think about if Chuck Norris was Booster Gold in the 80s in a movie, and then he wouldn't have been on Walker, Texas Ranger, but instead the Booster Gold character would be super famous.
I could see Chuck Norris as Booster Gold in the 80s if they did an 80s Booster Gold movie or show where Chuck Norris is Booster Gold.
Yeah, and in speaking of stories,
yes,
that developed in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Did you know Travis Webb, who was on the podcast last time? Maybe. We don't know if the audio worked out. So I may be over promising. I may be future promising something I haven't edited yet in the past promising.
Yeah, promising. Making promises for the future that you can't quite.
Yeah, that was, I'm making promises for the past that is the future now.
Future's past.
But yeah, days of present, future, past, present.
Mm-hmm.
And participles.
Man, I love that album. It is so good.
Yeah. I loved, Dazzler really hit it out of the park with that one. It was a Dazzler Moody Blues team up.
I know, right?
Yeah. Well, anyway, as you will recall on the last episode of the podcast, assuming you can hear the clip through the microphone that actually picked up the phone call that Travis was on, number one important thing, there will be no more page numbers in any books put out by Overcast. Or there will be page numbers. Sorry, I messed that up. In every book put out by Overcast.
I like what you said the first time. There will be no pages whatsoever in any
that's
books.
not what Travis said. Travis said he was calling Brett and there would be page numbers in every book. And did you know Travis has a Kickstarter coming out based on like an 80s/90s movie series?
Oh, really? He does? Tell me more.
Yeah, it's called Reign of the Cyborgs by Alex Rain Pune.
My goodness. Dan.
Right?
No. Albert Pune. Alex Rain. I honestly,
Are you sure? Alex Rain what?
I honestly, I don't know what. You've got me messed up on the title so much because you keep.
Oh, really?
Messing it up. But I
can say it. It's Alex Pune's.
Albert
no,
Pune's.
That's not right. It's Albert Pune's. Wait, hang on.
Oh my goodness.
It's The Return of Alex Rain.
The Return, yes.
A sequel to Nemesis.
Yes.
In honor of the late and great director, continuing his story saga, Albert Pune.
Man, that is a title. I think that's I think that's the Kickstarter tagline.
I got it.
You got it. You did it.
I got it. I did it. And in that book, there will be page numbers.
Oh my goodness. If Brett puts page numbers in it, I will sign a copy of an MXPX CD for Dan to give to the listener of his liking.
You know what? I will. And I have actually the exact listener in mind right now.
Okay. I
have two listeners in mind, which means I would have to split it in half like Solomon.
Oh my gosh. Just take it and just put it on a bandsaw or a buzzsaw and just cut it in half.
Listeners, how many of you would pay to watch me either put it on a bandsaw or literally axe? You have an axe, don't you? I don't think I have one.
Yeah, I have an axe.
Okay, I will go to Greg's house in the backyard and I will axe it in half and I will give half to one listener and half to another. We got to be fair here.
You have to be fair. Why not? I mean,
an MXPX CD is so valuable. I think the listeners will be horrified as I'm axing it.
I would be. I'm horrified thinking about it. I mean,
It is
it is
terrifying.
terrifying.
Well, I mean, with that in mind, oh, have we talked about this book yet?
No, well, I mean, we've talked. We have talked minorly about some of the contents of the book. Um,
I see.
for the
Well, there's
yeah,
an
it
explosion,
was an
and that's why I got
explosion.
myself a drink before we started because there's an explosion on the
Oh, yeah, I
cover.
know. You gotta for every explosion, you have to have a drink in hand. Is that the game?
And
I'm
yeah, I
just drinking
guess
water,
uh,
so yeah, because I have things to do.
I'm
I'm
going to
a
be in trouble.
responsible adult this evening.
Mhm.
I got time.
Well, I'm not, and I've already walked the dog, and that is not
You already
a
did all your
that is
responsibilities.
not a play on words. Juliet and I went for a nice walk when I got home after my 2-hour bus ride.
2 hour bus ride. Yeah.
Yeah, if anybody wants to interview me, I'm available sometimes on the 595 bus coming all the way to
Just
the Narrows stop there at 6th and Jackson. You could come and join me on the bus all the way back from Seattle. It's very exciting.
go hang out with Dan on the bus.
I've seen some things.
I bet you have.
It's maybe scarred me forever. This short few weeks where I've ridden the bus.
Yeah.
I will not be riding the bus tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, but anyway, people don't need to care where I'm working tomorrow. I think they do care. Who are the lords of the Ultra Realm?
Who are the lords of the Ultra Realm?
I have no idea.
I don't know
Okay,
either.
so I'm sure we'll find out. So
Sounds pretty awesome.
we do get a hit. Does sound awesome. I don't think it was though.
Oh.
So meet Mr. Twister. He's exploding with evil ideas.
Oh, that sounds so cool. It sounds so awesome. It's like
Plus,
it's a cool name. Yeah. Plus.
plus,
Yeah.
what do you think Mr. Twister's powers will be?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's like I mean, I'm imagining Mr. Twister, he's got to be like maybe he's a tornado or he's like maybe he's a balloon guy that like makes balloons and he's like
But doesn't DC already have a tornado, like Red
okay, so
Tornado?
maybe he's a balloon guy and he makes balloon animals or balloon things, right? And he uses
Yeah.
those. That would be what if you were a bad guy that used balloons as your gimmick and you had balloon swords that were actually like, that could cause damage, they could give you damage, give somebody damage, or make a balloon gun that shot like balloon bullets and and people looked at you like, "Oh, you can't do anything," but, like, you're, like, actually causing damage or whatever. You made a balloon bicycle to get away with.
Yeah,
Yeah, or
it's
you made
possible.
a bunch of balloon dogs and sicked them on people, or, like, a balloon tank or something like that, or, like,
I'm really,
balloon bear to
really didn't. I really didn't think this is where that conversation was going to go.
Oh, did you think I was gonna be like, "Oh, he's Mr. Twister, he's gonna come up and grab you and go, 'Twist,' and, like, grab your
No,
nipple?" Oh, because that's like, I mean
no.
okay.
Well, I was just thinking like the very first. Well, I guess the very first spinny
Uh,
superhero I ever saw was probably uh, what on the Super Friends, right?
uh, okay.
Yeah, the samurai,
Uh,
which he didn't look very samurai-like,
yeah,
but they were trying, right? They were trying to have representation.
right.
I will tell you that, however, in a Hulk comic, as a child, the first Twister superhero I ever saw was Marvel Comics' The Texas Twister.
Oh, well, the what?
Yeah, the Texas Twister. Have you never seen the
I've
Texas
never seen the
Twister?
Texas Twister. I've seen the Twister in
Really?
Texas, though.
Yeah. Well, so when I saw Mr. Twister, I thought, are we gonna get sued by Marvel Comics?
Oh,
Because,
yeah.
and of course, then Red
Oh,
Tornado, right?
yeah, yeah.
So I'm just wondering what Mr. Twister's
Uh,
powers will
like,
be, and you had
like,
ideas.
well,
So balloon
like I
animals.
said last week too. Like, I mean, he could be like the beloved rapper from the '90s that raps backwards, and he gives you comes at you with vicious, mad rhymes with a sickness and a viciousness that are backwards, sideways, and always on point.
That's true.
And that would be
That is
cool as
true.
hell too. I would be
That
like,
could be it.
that would be awesome.
What if he carries around a white mat with polka dots on it?
Oh my gosh. Oh, Dan. Oh, and he makes you play, and it's like right leg broken.
Yeah, and he demands Twister games.
He demands Twister games. He's like, we're playing now, but the mat is like, it's all, he's already like, he's greased it up, so it's like, it's totally dangerous.
Well, you know what? We're gonna find out because we're gonna flip the page.
But what we missed plus the booster mobile. It's unveiled.
Oh, sorry.
It's unalive.
And the
No, it's
booster mobile.
unveiled.
Yeah,
Booster gets a car.
that's very exciting.
It is exciting, Dan.
I will give you.
Yeah.
I will give you. Hang on.
Oh, he's gonna give me something, everybody.
Before I go, before we turn the
Oh,
page,
okay.
I will give you $5 per character.
Okay.
Without looking them up, if you can name any of the other Marvel Texas Rangers besides the Texas Twister.
I got nothing.
You've got nothing?
I got nothing.
Okay. Well, they were just called the Rangers, I believe. I don't think they could call them the Texas Rangers.
They're just called the Rangers?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Lone?
There was Firebird.
Oh, Firebird, okay.
Benito Juarez.
Okay.
The Phantom Rider. Who's exactly what you would think he looks
He's
like.
a Phantom Rider. It's a Ghost Rider.
Yeah. Or actually he looks more like Gentleman Ghost.
Okay.
On a horse.
Well, that comes out of that. I mean, literally, that comes out of like Mexican folklore. So
that's okay.
Yeah, no, that's like
legit. Anyway, Red Wolf.
Okay.
Who is your typical stereotypical
Native American?
Yes.
Okay.
Shooting Star, who is the female blonde with the giant white star on her chest. And the Texas Twister.
Okay. Gotcha.
So there you go. Yeah.
Very cool.
So there you go.
Okay.
They were very exciting. Do you want to know
how long it lasted?
When they first appeared?
When did they first appear?
Do you want to know why I know this?
Why didn't?
Because I was 5 years old. No, 6 years old, sorry. And I got this comic.
Yeah.
And I don't think I still have it because I think it's one I actually looked at over again because it had a bunch of characters in it.
Yeah.
But I got this Incredible Hulk comic, number 265.
Yeah.
Where the Incredible Hulk fought the Rangers.
Oh my gosh.
And it was one of those comics that had the Win the Columbia 10-speed racer on the top, on the banner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, anyway, this comic here.
This one right here that we're going to review.
This one here.
We're gonna talk about.
This one. All right. We've turned the page, and is that Tomax or Axmot?
That's a good question. I was going through, honestly, legit. I was going through my G.I. Joes yesterday, and because I'm parting ways with my childhood at the Retro Emporium, and totally looks like either one of them or Major Blood without his helmet.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was also thinking Major Blood. Yeah, this is very G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, this is like, he looks like pretty awesome, or like, like Punisher with a Punisher thing on his chest. I don't know. He's got
he looks lame as hell.
What? No, man. I mean, like, I would be like,
he's got pouches everywhere, a red gun.
Not too many pouches, but I mean, he looks tactical.
He does look tactical.
He's standing on a thing, and he looks like, I mean, he's as the kids would say today, he's standing on business, Dan. I don't know what the
If
business
he was
is.
alive,
Huh?
if he was alive in the 2020s, he'd be wandering around trying to film the police.
Well, he'd either be trying to film the police or he'd be like, he'd have a patch on that says, "I am the police." It's
Yeah,
either one of those two, because
I am.
he looks like one or the other. I don't know.
I am the law. Oh wait, yeah.
If he was filming the police, he would also be carrying around some sort of like crazy hat that like
Well, I still haven't figured out why he's Mr. Twister. Have you?
I that's a great question. I don't know. He does kind of have he embodies that of like um somebody who maybe he would carry around the Twister mat to play Twister with.
He kind of does.
Or he could make
In a
maybe
really
in those
gross,
pouches,
disturbing way.
maybe in those pouches he does have balloons and he's gonna make balloon animals.
Did you know
What?
this comic book is the first appearance of the Epstein files?
Really?
Yeah, with Mr. Twister.
I can't tell if you're serious or if you're just putting it out there.
I mean, it could be.
So you're
It's
saying it was
possible.
released in 19
Well, anyway, we flip the page and we find out there's not a big building he's in or the future or anything like that, but Mr. Twister's standing on a weird contraption.
Is he on a
Talking
Zamboni?
about, yeah, he's a game show host basically.
He's
He's like, live from Metropolis in beautiful downtown Metropolis. Oh, sorry, live from the Metroplex in beautiful downtown Metropolis. It's blackmail night with your host for this evening, the one and only Mr. Twister.
oh
Yeah.
it's sudden death with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Only minutes ago, Jean-Claude Van Damme, second appearance on the podcast. Would have been good with 0 appearances ever.
Oh, come on.
So
It should have been Bruce Willis. The movie was written for him.
can we just watch Bloodsport now?
Oh yeah, let's do it. No, we gotta finish the book.
Well, oh God, okay. I mean, we'll make it. We'll
get through it.
We got this.
We got this.
We got this.
We can do it.
All right. So,
Speed through it.
Mr. Twister,
Speed run.
he's like, on tonight's show, viewers, you will see at least 18,327 people in this arena go boom unless you give me, Mr. Twister, $3 million in cash. It's $3 million.
Well, I mean,
Jeez.
1980 something.
He's aiming low. What is $3 million in now dollars?
Well, in then dollars.
Well, what is $3 million in now dollars?
3 million.
Yeah.
If it was in Bitcoin, though.
Yeah. Are you sure? 3 million. Hang on. $3,1986
The conversions.
worth today. That would be worth 8.87 million. I think for this elaborate of a setup, he probably spent all his money just on the setup. I think he's just cutting even if he gets 3 million.
Oh, he's maybe he's being paid by somebody else to be there. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, anyway, he
It's
says,
a ruse,
remember that's
people.
3 million by 11:52, or was it 11:57? And one of the hockey players is like, I had it. And Mr. Twister just murders him.
Just lights him up on the ice.
Yeah. All the other hockey players are making fun of him too. And he just murders him. It's the danger of a 2-page spread on a tablet, you know?
Yeah.
And then we get the police outside. It's very exciting. So far we know Mr. Twister's name is Mr. Twister because
that's what he calls himself.
well, I'm gonna start calling myself.
Um,
I'm trying to think of some name that cannot be construed as inappropriate.
See, that's why he went with Mr.
I have
Twister.
here. Yeah, well, I keep grabbing stuff on my desk and none of it is okay. Somebody gave me.
Oh, your dice
Somebody
stand.
gave me this thing.
Your dice stand.
Somebody gave me this thing. Dice stand.
Yeah.
Somebody gave me this thing. You drink.
Yeah.
When you go before you drink.
Oh, okay.
And then you go out. So I didn't want to say that I was Mr. Morning Recovery.
Yeah.
I didn't think but that was appropriate. Um,
Dice Bag Dan.
I didn't want to say I was Mr. Gripper.
Mr. Gripper. I think Dice Bag
I don't
Dan
think
is
that
pretty good
works.
though.
Dice Bag Dan.
Dice Bag.
Dime Bag.
No, not Dime Bag. Dice Bag. Yeah, the Dice Bag.
What is this thing you sold me at the Retro Emporium?
Oh, it's a Nito. It's an
But
an
it's an
ice
ice
cube.
right? Yeah, Mr. Ice Cube.
Mr. Ice Cube.
Because I play with these.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, I'm really. Can you tell I'm really hung up on Mr. Twister's
You
name?
are hung up on Mr. Twister's name. I'm sure we're gonna get there.
Okay. Well, anyway, we flip the page and Booster Gold and his cape and Skeets are flying
the cape
down.
is back again, everybody.
Yeah,
Can't get rid of
cape
it.
is back. We have not gotten rid of the cape. Now, that makes me very upset because my multiverse Booster Gold
Has no
Blue
cape.
Beetle set does not come with a cape.
It's capeless.
Either does my other multiverse Booster Gold.
Would you say he's
There's no
capeless in Metropolis?
However, next time I see you, you're going to be receiving one Guy Gardner with one part of the robot.
I'm just calling him Nathan Fillion. I don't want to call him Guy. He's my...
Okay, well, see, I'm checking up here. No.
Do you have a Mr. Twister doll?
No, there's still
no cape.
Now, do you think I have a problem? Do you think I have too many Booster Golds?
How come you don't have any Skeetses, Dan?
They don't come with Skeets either.
Well, that's downright. That's a crime.
No, Skeets is.
That's a crime.
Skeets is right there.
It's a crime.
There's a Skeets. It's right there.
Oh, okay. I see him. I was about to say it's a crime to have Booster and no Skeets, but there he is. I stand corrected.
I mean, I've got a whole omnibus of books that had Booster with no Skeets for the most part. Yeah. Well, anyway, Booster talking to police officers. He's gonna help.
He's gonna help. He wants.
They insult him. They tell him he's not Superman.
Yeah. Get out of here.
He's now sad hot. Now he's sad hot dog man.
He is sad hot dog man. He's a man with the sad hot dog.
If you're not watching, I'm making sad faces and showing the cover of Sad Hot Dog Man. Okay, so we flip the page and Booster goes into action with his cape.
Mm-hmm.
And he's awesome.
Yeah.
And he's like, after I took out the whole 1,000, those boys in blue should put me in charge.
Yeah.
Hey, he's starting to pick up the vernacular well. That's
he
good.
is.
Skeet should be very happy.
He's been watching some TV probably.
Well, anyway, he talks to Skeets, and Skeets is like, "Oh, I'll take care of everything, Booster." He's like, "Hey, there appears to be a little used rooftop entrance."
Yeah.
Oh, this arena is the Death Star.
Oh my gosh, he sneaks in through a ventilation shaft.
Now, you didn't think I was going to be bringing it back. You had no idea I built this whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
And read the story. You had no idea.
Dan, that is amazing.
I'm kind of amazing. I'm not going to lie.
Wow. That's pretty cool. I commend
I'm
you.
embracing the whole Booster Gold mantra tonight. I'm just going to let everybody know that I'm amazing. I deserve glory, fame, money. I will set up my Patreon for next week.
It's kind of like, when you got Keanu Reeves and John Cusack in Face Off. It's like just like the title of this book. I just couldn't believe it. It was such a good movie.
Well, now Mr. Twister is talking to himself in the third person.
Oh my gosh, Mr. Twister, twisting it up.
Mr. Twister is tired of waiting.
Oh,
it's 11:02. Mr. Twister. And then
we should start talking to the third person. Greg thinks
Dan is tired of this book.
Dan is tired of this book. Greg thinks Dan should just suck it up.
Dan sees Trixie doing exercises with 1980s leg warmers.
Trixie's making sure she's got good, strong leg muscles, and that also helps with your thighs and your buttocks. Greg knows this, and that'll also help with your ACL and
So if you have trouble with the buttocks muscles.
Yes, because you need to have a strong buttocks to make sure that your ACLs are good and sturdy and stable.
Well, anyway,
Because I do these exercises too, with my leg
Dirk
warmers.
We're gonna do a whole podcast of that. Dirk the Jerk is back.
Dirk the Jerk. What's up, everybody? How you
apparently
doing?
he's apparently now showing up at his employees' homes unannounced.
Hey, Tricks. Want to watch the tube?
And Aunt whatever her name was,
Glenda the Good Witch
calls out Teresa. So apparently we have a Teresa, not a Trixie.
Teresa, who's that?
It's Trixie.
She lied on her resume.
I kind of feel like it's a better name.
It is a better name. She trixied him.
And the aunt's like, it's not a very pleasant nickname, and she tells her to go cover up for her gentleman caller. Who is this lady? I don't like the aunt.
I mean,
She go away.
It's a different time, Dan. She's from a different time in a different place.
Yeah, we just got a whole page of ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum.
It's a sitcom.
Yeah. And we're back, and mean Mr. Twister has his prize for you, campers. Somebody has done something very naughty, even when told not to. Can you say naughty? You sure can.
Oh, man. Mr. Twister would be great on TikTok.
When a comic book has low sales.
Yeah.
In Marvel, when the comic book has low sales in 1985.
Yeah.
So we're not using Wolverine yet.
Okay.
So who shows up?
Spider-Man?
Probably Spider-Man, yeah. Unless it's Power Pack and then all the X-Men show up, right?
Yeah.
But that didn't have low sales.
Yeah.
It was just because they showed up.
They're
or the Fantastic Four. But Spidey, right?
Yeah, Spidey.
And in DC Comics, who shows up if your comic has low sales?
Maybe Superman.
Remember, Dark Knight Returns hasn't come out yet.
I was going to say Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well,
no?
I bet Superman shows up in this comic very soon.
Oh, Aquaman. Aquaman shows up.
Aquaman, that'll do it.
That'll
bring in the sales. I've got my orange Atlantean power suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Control all these fish. They talk to these dolphins.
Well, anyway.
Let's ski on them.
Well, Mr. Twister and his dialogue are back. And he's gonna like blow up some families.
Oh man. The hockey players are not happy with that. Because that's their families.
No, they're all sad. Well, it's like a hockey player and then Jason.
Yeah, Jason Voorhees is like, he's just like, because
yeah. So the hockey players start beating up Booster Gold
because that's what Mr. Twister wants, and what Mr. Twister wants, Mr. Twister gets, unless it's $3 million.
Oh, he's Mr. Plot Twist.
Oh, Mr. Plot Twist.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well, he's like, marvelous. I get the highest rating. So is this like, okay, did we decide it was Major Blood?
Yeah, Major Blood.
Who now wants to be a game show host.
Okay, yeah. It makes sense.
It's a cross between Major Blood and Mojo.
Okay. Well, I mean, it makes sense that you have Major Blood in this book if you've got Cobra Commander fronting the 100 or the 1,000. So
the old Diamond Face?
Yeah, old Diamond Face is Cobra Commander.
You mean Diamond Director?
Diamond Director. You got Diamond Director. You got Mr. Twister, Major Blood. Yeah, it all makes sense.
Sure, this all makes sense.
Yeah,
this makes
just
total
waiting
sense.
for Destro to show up.
I mean, the good news is as much as I'm mocking Mr. Twister here, I will say this for this comic, he is clearly an insane guy that just started doing something.
Oh yeah,
so there's no pretense here. This is just a crazy person.
He's like, hey, I'm gonna hold all these people hostage in this ice arena, and I'm gonna get some money while I'm doing it.
Well, they turn out the lights.
Oh man.
And he uses the infrared glasses, and then Mr. Twister's like, I warned you guys. I've got like a little bomb thing. I'm gonna get you. And Skeets is like, the bomb will explode in 29.5 seconds.
Oh,
And
Booster.
Booster's like, uh-oh. But instead, Booster lifts up Mr. Twister's little, his, what would we call that? The copper mobile? Like, I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
it's such a, it's not, I don't, it's a copper Zamboni. I don't know.
What is like a good vehicle name that relates to plot twists? The MacGuffin mobile?
Yeah, the MacGuffin Mobile. It's the MacGuffin Mobile. It's a,
MacGuffin mobile. I like it. Yeah. I like it.
yeah.
I like this. Okay. Well, anyway, he shoots Booster. He can't do that because Booster has a force shield, of course.
And then, well, yeah, and then it kind of hits Booster, and then, you know, Booster just like sucks the bullets in and then pees them right out in the last
And
panel.
then Booster takes,
because that's what it
he
looks
takes
like.
Booster. He looks like, yeah. And it does. And then Booster takes the MacGuffin mobile and runs it through the roof. I feel bad too, because like when you lose the whole roof on your stadium, like in Tampa,
Oh yeah,
and you have to play in like the Yankees spring training park all year, that's not cool. I mean, it is snowing outside, so I guess the snow might help the ice rink.
yeah. I mean, it gives it makes it more natural. It makes it feel like you're skating on a pond in the Midwest, just out there in nature, snow falling on you, and ducks flying overhead while you look up and you see their majesticness. And then all of a sudden, as their wings flap and you hear a quack, quack, and you look up again and see their little feet move. And as their little feet move and they're quacking away, something falls from the sky, and you realize you looked up at the wrong time. It's not snow falling from the sky. Anyways, Booster Gold is flying up with the MacGuffin Mobile.
Right. Mr. Twister is still talking to himself. He's like, haha, Twister the Great will easily escape.
Ah,
He's not even good at rhyming.
yeah, he's not a
Your evil
backwards rapper.
clutches,
He sucks.
your evil clutches, you flying wonder. And then Skeets zaps him with his stun ray, and Mr. Twister's done. Booster takes the bomb and explodes over the top of Metropolis.
Oh,
Thousands of people thank God for Booster. They're all excited. Hooray, Booster. The police are all worried about him. They think he's dead. Skeets looks sad. And then Booster shows up. No cape.
Capeless.
No.
No?
Cape.
Oh.
No, his cape is on.
Oh, man.
It is torn up.
Wow.
Shredded cape.
Oh, hey.
Maybe this is how we get rid of the cape.
Maybe. He escaped the cape.
Yeah, it's possible. And
It's the
we
great
see that
cape escape.
Trixie and Dirk are watching too. They hug each other in excitement, and then they immediately go away from each other.
She's like, ugh, Skeevy.
Yeah, well, and then Dirk's like, that kid really has it made. Money, fame, women.
Yeah. And then he's sitting there calculating in his head, how much is he going to make from this? Dirty Dirk.
And then they keep having a conversation. How do you feel about men just randomly showing up at their female employees' houses unannounced?
It's pretty whack. It's like not cool. Like I don't think if coworkers shouldn't just randomly show up at coworkers' houses unless it's like predetermined or whatever. But yeah, just a random like, hey, how's it going? Is kind of weird. Especially if it's like, uninvited and seems intrusive, such as this. Especially if it's like opposite genders or even the same genders, because, people, man, people.
Well, there's a long conversation, and there's a very long conversation all about how much money they can make. But then Trixie's like, oh, we should try to help him. He's a very complicated guy.
Yeah.
And we got that on one side, and we got Booster. I actually think that panel is really cool.
It's a cool,
with her
yeah.
talking in the window, and then Booster flying through the city.
Yeah.
And Booster and Skeets are celebrating good night's work. Booster's like, things are starting to look up. We're making money, being accepted, and I'm even starting to like things here. And Skeets is like, what do you mean, Booster? He's like, well, the buildings and stuff, when we first arrived, I felt like we were walking through a history vid. The architecture, general atmosphere, all seems so old. I'm just getting to feel a little more comfortable.
Oh.
And Skeets like, I agree. So how nice. Skeets and Booster have a moment. Booster and the tattered cape show back up at his apartment or his penthouse. Skeets lights a fire.
Yeah.
Booster gets naked.
And eats a sandwich.
Kind of like this scene.
You're like, hey,
it's nice.
Booster.
Yeah. I mean, the more I drink, the more I like this scene even more. And there was another explosion in the fire, so I'll have to have a drink.
Oh, explosion.
Well, anyway, we were having a whole discussion about taxes. Remember what happened to the taxes? Wasn't that the whole end of the last issue?
Was the last issue all about the taxes? Booster was getting.
We've heard
nothing yet.
We've heard nothing about taxes. Yeah,
they've relaxed on the tax.
He's like, I can't give them a birth certificate for some reason. He's like, my intentions were good once, but I still lost everything. And we see, it looks like maybe a mom and a sister.
I think so.
And a little globe.
Yeah.
And Booster goes to sleep in his penthouse on top of the building. And we get a wake up Booster, and he's like, Ma? And now more coworkers have come into houses.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, Dirk and Trixie just show up with a shirtless Booster.
In his Booster underwear?
And, yeah. Well, no, he never takes his bottoms off.
Oh, okay.
He came home and went to sleep in his costume, most of it.
Yeah, most of it.
But Dirk announces his tax case was thrown out because Booster is such a good superhero that the government forgot about taxes.
Said, hey, you're a good dude. We're gonna just wash it away.
That's what happens. You're just a good dude, or you're just like, you start a Bitcoin holding company called Binance, and you just do good things, and then all of a sudden they just forget about your taxes and stuff, and your SEC violations and your fraud and stuff.
Oh.
It's magical.
All
you have to do is go save the city just once, and you don't have to pay taxes ever again.
Yeah.
We should work on that.
Just save the city.
And we also find out from Dirk that he needs to get dressed. Booster does, because he's got to go see his Booster Mobile.
What? A Booster Mobile? A Booster Mobile?
Yeah. But Trixie, by the way, is the only observant one. She picks up the globe. And she's like, I've never seen this before. And Booster gets nervous. And then he's like, a Booster Mobile. And then we get back to the Ballard guy.
Oh, yeah. He's very not happy.
Yeah, he's
curses.
And his henchman. Yeah, it's no good. He's like, Booster Gold ruined my life, destroyed my future.
Yeah.
The very least I can do is repay him in kind.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, dun, dun.
How did he destroy his life and ruin his future?
No, maybe he did it in the future.
Oh,
wait. We don't know about the future.
Oh, okay.
Well, anyway, Booster gets the most ridiculous looking car ever to be the Booster
What are you
Mobile.
talking about? It looks so cool. It looks like an Esprit.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
It looks like a Lotus Esprit. So sick, man. If I had a Booster Mobile, I'd be so excited, man.
He just needs Carmen Electra laying across the hood.
Oh, man.
Well, look her up, folks. Look her up. Okay, so well, anyway, we have the Booster Mobile. The car maker's very proud of what they did. It's the Chrysler Booster Marks 4.
Marks 4? Yeah, I think so.
Why would you be the Mark IV if you're the first? There's a lot of confusions with names in this book.
They had to make it sound.
I still don't know why he's called Mr. Twister.
I don't know, man. Plot twist. We don't know. We don't know.
Okay.
But they have to make the car sound enticing. If it's the first one, you have to think like it's like when you start your checkbook. And I know this sounds like a dated reference for all those young listeners because they're like, what's a check? But for all you older listeners that understand this reference, when you start your checkbook, you want to get checks that are like in the 500s or something like that, not in the hundreds. Because, when you go to cash a check at a store, they're going to look at you and be like, hey, man, did you steal these?
Yeah, it's kind of like if you start a podcast, you should start at episode like 247 instead of 1.
What? Who would do
To
that?
make it look like you have a whole bunch of episodes.
Nobody would do that.
That's such a stupid idea.
That's ridiculous, man. That is.
Who came up with that idea?
That's so ridiculous. We were recording all along, and we just lost all the episodes.
Well, that probably did happen.
It did happen.
Well, anyway, we find out the top speed of the car is 133 miles per hour, which seems pretty weak for the booster mobile.
I'd say that's
kinda
pretty fast
disappointed.
at the time.
Well, Booster doesn't know how to drive cars, which is hilarious.
Because I don't think he has a license.
Okay. He's from the future, and they don't have cars in the
Don't
future.
have cars
They have like flying cars and stuff.
He's just like whipping. He's busting that whip. He's just like going around corners. He's GTAing everywhere. He's got
you
five.
want to find out what's happening?
He's got 5 stars on him. Cops are everywhere. He's like, I'm Booster Gold.
Oh, do you want to find out what's happening in the DC universe?
Yeah, what's happening?
This week anyway. It's not the whole DC universe. Swamp Thing 49. Swamp Thing gathers his forces for the showdown.
Ooh, the showdown.
Adventures of the Outsiders, because now the Outsiders is a prestige format book, and Adventure of the Outsiders is going to go for they're going against the Masters of Disaster. Batman has left the Outsiders.
He's gone. Now it's just Black Lightning.
Yeah. Green Lantern Corps 201. Remember, we had that groundbreaking issue where we get Guy Gardner involved. A new title, a new direction, and all new excitement. That's all we get there.
Yeah.
They're not giving anything away. Warlord 106. Enter Damon, as Morgan is drawn deeper into the mystery of Shakira's past. Blue Devil, once known as a great book. Mary Frances Cassidy is running for her life. Blue Devil is to the rescue. Who's Who number 16. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Monitors, Mongol, New Gods, Night Force, Mordru the Merciless.
Ooh. It's all about some Night Force.
And probably Microlad.
Oh,
from the Legion of Supervillains.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think Microlad had his own entry until the Who's Who in the Legion of Superheroes. Do you know what Microlad's power is?
Getting small?
Yeah, good guess. Good call. Very good.
I get small.
Sergeant Rock, number 410. Sergeant Rock 410. I want you to think about that.
A lot of books.
Did they start at 247? Easy Company is on the offensive, but the Nazis are prepared. Wasn't that issue 409, 408, 40?
Hey now.
Booster Gold number 5, we know what happens there.
Yeah.
Infinity Inc. 27, the end of Cacharo.
Uh-oh.
And more of the new Wildcat. New Teen Titans 21. The pressure mounts for Wonder Girl. She's about to crack.
Oh.
Are you ready? There's actually a reason I went through all this. Are you
Okay.
ready? The comic that ruined comics. Dark Knight Returns number 1. A 4-issue, 48-page each series by Frank Miller as Batman turns 50.
You say ruins comics. I say, and I had this conversation with another creator, and it's one of those books that you either feel like it ruined it or it redefined the genre and the storytelling in a way for readers and writers to be able to look at it through a different lens. because of the way that it turned the story.
Everything is dark.
Well, I mean,
I am the dirt.
true. You are the dirt. And you couldn't be the
I am
dirt.
the
You
dark.
couldn't be the dirt if there wasn't this Dark Knight. But I mean, honestly, Dan, as much as we've had the conversation in the past too, you and I,
Hey.
about the book not being your fave, it's
I have my Legion of Superheroes 5 years later back
yeah.
there. I've got dark shit in
Yeah.
here. It's just like,
Oh, I believe me, and I've had this conversation with Tanner a bunch where he's just like, Batman is boring. Even this book I bought, and he just like he despises
I don't,
Batman.
I don't know if the book's, I don't know that this book's, it, it's fine.
I
It's no Booster Gold.
It's not Booster Gold. It's not fun. It's not uh it's not, I want to say, like uplifting in the sense of like, hey, what if this could happen or whatever. It's very, I don't know. There's some grounded darkness to it is that's probably why people don't like it, because
And it revitalizes Batman
it revitalizes Batman. But I mean, when
by
I
a
say
lot.
grounded darkness, it's like there's a sense of reality and humanness to
I mean,
it.
you don't have Batman 89 if you don't have Dark Knight
Yeah,
Returns, right?
right.
You don't have, I mean, there's a lot you don't have. Like, nobody was interested in making a Batman movie until Dark Knight
Yeah,
Returns happens. Batman was not in the top selling books.
no,
Batman was often Batman and the Outsiders, right? I mean, Batman had his own book too, but Batman revitalizes Batman and the Outsiders a little bit. It is a little bit disappointing how the Mike Barr stuff gets overlooked
yeah,
because of Batman Return or because of Dark Knight
mhm.
Returns, right? Like, because I thought Mike W. Barr did a good job revitalizing Batman with Batman and the Outsiders too. Um,
You get an interesting take on Robin in this book. You get a very
Yes, you do get female and you get some I don't want to call it female empowerment. What would you call it?
uh,
You have a female
you have a
lead,
female
which is
lead,
good in a comic.
and I think
I don't want to call it
it's
female
not it's
empowerment
not
because that would be a gross
it is a
overstatement.
gross overstatement, but you have, I want to say, a character that's real,
Yeah.
and that you can, I'd say, when I read this as a teenager, it's relatable. I mean, not relatable, but like, you're like,
I have to read it again
no,
because I'm gonna have to read it again
no, but
because
it's,
well, for me as a teenager, it definitely wasn't
I'm not
relatable.
saying personally relatable in the sense like, oh, that's me, but people that are that person.
Yeah.
Uh, so I'm just saying, like, from the standpoint of like, you everybody knows somebody that fits that character, and it's you're like, oh wow, okay, there's a groundedness to it to me, and that's why
I mean,
it's not, I'm not gonna say it's my like go to, you gotta read this book, you gotta own this book, but it's worth a read. It's a good book. It's definitely something that
okay. Let me just ask a question
yeah,
and let's we'll get back into Booster
yeah.
here in a second. But let me ask you a question. Dark Knight Returns or Killing Joke?
um I would go,
Like if you were gonna hand somebody a Batman book to read from this era
yeah.
that redefined the character, which one do you hand them?
I would say Dark Knight Returns over Killing Joke. And it's I through my adult through what we do here on the show, looking at Killing Joke as what it is and who I am now, I I don't like the story. I find it problematic. I find things that happen in the story that make me not like it on multitudes of levels. So on that, I wouldn't hand that to people.
Well, the TV version, the movie version was even worse.
Oh yeah. So, and but the the problem about that is that without that story, you don't have Birds of Prey. You don't have other things that come out of it, and that's what sucks.
It's weird too because I almost think like it's weird how like Dark Knight Returns is future, right?
Yeah.
So they don't have to, they didn't have to hold, they didn't have to keep anything
Mhm.
from that story, right? You don't have to maintain anything,
Yeah.
right? You could just do more Dark Knight Returns, but you don't have to tie it back to the current Batman universe. I always thought it was strange how Killing Joke should have been almost like an Elseworld story, but it just
Yeah.
they made it mainstream. And then they try for years to get Barbara Gordon back.
But you've got Barbara Gordon turns into Oracle and becomes this bigger character, a bigger entity than just what she was.
They, in not spoilers, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, in Dark Knight Returns, we find out that Bruce Wayne is insane. And in The Killing Joke, we find out that Batman is insane.
Two sides of the same coin, but on two different levels. And that's why I think, like you said, with an Elseworld story, it plays out better.
It plays out much better.
But
And less problematic.
less problematic.
But yes, I mean it is problematic in the women in refrigerators way.
Yeah. But
I mean Gail could have written the same article
for this
using Killing Joke as
it like I said, it's one of those things where it's like there's certain aspects of both books that they're not great, but if I'm given a choice between one or the other, it's going to be Dark Knight Returns over.
Well, and you had something way worse happen to Dinah, written by somebody we admire, Mike Grell, too, in Green Arrow, too.
Yeah.
Way worse.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can get way worse than being shot, I would say what they did to Dinah in that book was worse. Especially a character that was already established and very powerful, right? So, yeah, I mean, okay, so 80s, some problematic times.
Yeah.
But we're going to loop back here to some bright, shiny times.
Bright, shiny times of the 80s.
And Booster Gold. Welcome to our historical 1980s review of Dark Comics. Yeah, it was interesting. It's what it did do, and I want to tie back to what Greg said, because I just don't want to shit on all of this either. What it did do, well, Greg is absolutely right. It opened up a different world for comics. So, and one of the other things those comics did too that can't be understated is they helped break the code.
Yeah.
We needed those comics to help break Comics Code Authority. We needed to show that dark stories, that alternatives, different stories could be successful. And also, we don't have, I mean, we have no GLBTQ plus representation in comics if those stories don't exist.
Right.
In mainstream comics, I want to emphasize that. I mean, I've got John Sable right back here. There were gay characters in comics,
but they weren't.
But not in the big two.
Yeah, they weren't the ones that you're picking up on the weekly, on your spinners and stuff like that. And then you
have no Midnighter without Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah,
probably.
you get books like this that come out, and then within the next 10 years, you're starting to see characters that are redefined and come to the forefront, and then more people can actually see representation and feel like there's something for them to read.
And now back to a character who did not do that.
I don't know. I mean, Booster's like, he's He's Booster.
Booster did no. Booster
Eh,
Booster did not push any envelopes in
he
comics.
pushed no.
Uh,
He's I don't know. He's Booster. You gotta love him.
I mean, what they did with Blue Beetle and Booster Gold later,
Yeah,
yeah, but like not here.
not here. I mean, it's
not here.
he's just campy. He's a goof.
This is a comic book. No, I mean, look, I mean, again, I like these books. They're fine. I'm kind of shitting on them a little bit because there are some problems with the story. I mean, the names. Look, it's a third tier book. They were trying something new. There should they should before we go through the last couple of pages, there should have been. These are fun pages, right?
Yeah.
The car scene.
The car scene.
I love this. Yeah, here, let's go back to the book. Like Booster's, because we're almost the end of the story. Booster Gold is driving the car through the city. You get another da moment, but this one's kind of fun.
Mhm.
He's scaring the piss out of
Oh.
the owner of the car, or the creator of the car.
Yeah.
He jumps over a drawbridge. It's everybody's fantasy.
He's maxing it out.
And
He's putting it to the test.
yeah, I mean, and this it's fun, but you know, just like the early issues of Doom Patrol
Mhm.
around the same time before Grant Morrison took over. I mean, this is DC's trying to launch new characters. We appreciate it,
Yeah.
but the Doom Patrol ends up just being X-Men number 5, right? Because they already have Teen Titans and Legion, and you get this, and it, you know, Doom Patrol really, and you know, when Morrison took over, tied it back to those crazy 60s books, right? And that's why it hit. And this is Booster Gold series so far.
Yeah.
It's a really basic paint by the numbers superhero story.
Yeah.
We don't know the superhero's origin yet. You've got some, I like it. It's a twist, right? Like you've got some different motivations for the character. He's trying to make money. We don't know why he's trying to make all the money. He seems really shallow at first, but you're starting to learn more about the character.
Right.
I like how we're going through the character development. The character development is kind of slow as molasses.
Yeah.
But I feel like Jurgens is letting us learn the character as he does the battles. The 1,000 was a kind of a lame.
I feel we're as he's fighting people, we're seeing where his different powers come from, what he relies on to get those powers. That's kind of like it's a show don't tell. He's not telling us verbally or through dialogue necessarily. Like Booster's not telling us where he got this stuff, but
Right.
we're seeing the Legion flight ring.
We're seeing the hints.
We're seeing
we're seeing that globe
Yeah.
with the pictures.
Yeah,
in
we're
it.
seeing all these little subtle
the
things.
force shield.
Yeah, we're seeing the force shield. We're seeing all this stuff. We're like, oh, wait a minute, who has that? And then if you're in tune enough, like Dan is, then you know where these things come from. If you're dumb,
Well, and I would have been in tune for the Legion stuff at the time, but a lot of the other things would have been washed over me.
I mean,
The Rose and Thorn thing, I wouldn't have got at all.
Yeah.
But if I was reading this as a 9-year-old, right?
yeah. But I mean,
Or 10-year-old, I wouldn't 10-year-old. I wouldn't have gotten a lot of that. But you know, we flip to the next, and of course, listeners, I'm sorry, you're probably be like, well, what the fuck does Dan like then, right? Like I'm bashing the dark shit. And here's the fun stuff, and I'm bashing it too, right?
Dan's a curmudgeon, everybody. He doesn't like anything.
It's not like, okay, let's go to so we get a prologue for the next issue. Space, Earth side of Jupiter, a small scout ship tries desperately to outrun a destroyer. The result is inevitable. The pilot programs his destination to the computer, and he's headed toward Metropolis. Next issue, at long last, Origin. We're going to find out Booster's origin and guest starring Superman.
Gotta bring that Superman in. Superman.
And yeah, like, I don't hate these. We critique these on the show, right? That's part of what we do. I think there are some things in the book that caused it not to be a success. And it's a little bit disappointing because we both love the Booster Gold character.
Yeah.
Spoiler, the series goes 25 issues.
Oh.
I think Blue Beetle went 25 as well, right? Or 24, right? So the two big characters they try to launch out of Crisis, Blue Beetle, Booster Gold, they get 2-year runs. And they don't really become great until later.
It took a
But
minute.
their original series aren't successful. And that's sad because, you know, I love the character. And one of the reasons they become successful characters later is because, as we reviewed when we did the Justice League issues, right? Giffen and DeMatteis got to play with all the misfit
Yeah,
toys.
all the different stuff. I mean, you know,
And editorial didn't care because nobody gave a shit about the two characters, and if they were successful with them, then awesome.
right.
And then they were. So I do think like a little bit of a better editorial hand on this book could have done it a lot of good.
You don't think Miss Race was doing justice?
I don't. I mean, Mr. Twister, come on. Like that's a terrible villain names should have something to do with the villain.
It was a plot twister. The plot he gave you was twisted, Dan.
I mean,
Twisted, twisted.
well, here we go.
Yeah.
Are you right?
Okay.
Dear Booster Boys.
No, Booster Boys.
I guess we didn't name the column yet. It's still called Booster. Oh, we got the winner, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Do you know what the winner was?
Well, it's the winner.
Yeah. This is it, gang. We've kept our submissions for our letter column title locked deep in the DC subterranean vaults now for 2 months and have at long last picked a winner. It was tough, but the selection committee finally decided on a drum roll, please. The Gold Exchange.
Oh.
It's a good name for a Booster
It
Gold letter
is.
column. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I like it. And so 2 people actually had the Gold Exchange. One won the big prize because their letter got a couple days faster, and then the other one won the second prize, which we thought was better than the first prize, which was all the sketches.
Yeah.
So we would have taken that. All right, dear Booster Boys. All right, this is my first time ever writing to a comic, and I've never thought of doing it before. But I just had to write you and let you know that BG has become a big sensation in my town. No joke either. I know about 65 people who love Booster Gold.
Oh, man.
And I hope your success continues. Now, I wonder how big his town is. Let's find out. Booster reminds me a little of Dan Cassidy, the world famous Blue Devil. They both act similar. Now, Blue Devil was interesting. I haven't read a lot of Blue Devil, only a couple issues. But Blue Devil made it. Remember, it was on that top 10 comics list.
Yeah.
But then it flamed out really big.
Oh.
It went and like
all because this guy's letter.
Anyway,
Just joking.
yeah. So there was a critically acclaimed book that went up. But anyway, this guy Greg Crosby, he's from Islington, South Carolina. So this could be a big deal. I mean, 65 people in Islington. Should we look up?
Where
Is that Islandton?
Islandton? I don't know.
I called
Maybe
it
it's
Islington. It must be Islandton.
it's only the population is 100 people.
Well, let's find out.
Okay.
Islington. I didn't do my pre-research on Islandton, South Carolina. We're going to look it up in Wikipedia here.
Okay.
Its population is 58 people.
Is it really?
At least in 2020.
Oh, geez.
Yes. So apparently the entire town
So wait.
of Islington,
So there was more
South
people. There was
Carolina.
more people in 1980.
I assume
86
so. Yes.
then. Oh man.
On Wikipedia, its premier site is the Rice Patch Christian Church.
Okay.
It is part of the Collinton County School District. Okay.
This is the
As of 2020 census, its population was 70.
Oh.
So it's entirely possible that it was bigger.
It had some fluctuations. Some years are good years. Some years are slow years. Some years.
So, Mr. Jurgens, you did a fantastic job of getting Booster Gold over in Islington, South Carolina.
That's an endearing story. So my imagination is that this guy got so excited by the book. He went to
Shared it with all his friends.
he went out and like all his friends, they're like they
He
went
went to the Collinton County School District High School.
and bought comic books for everybody.
Maybe just shared his one comic.
I wonder if it's like one of those like 3-story schools where the elementary school is on the bottom, the middle school is in the middle, and the high school is on the top level.
I think he might be a one-story
A
school.
1-story
all of
school.
them are
It's
in.
like everybody goes to school in the same building, like all on the same
Yep.
floor. Oh wow. I mean, we have
Well,
schools like
we
that.
are
We
ready.
have schools like that here in Washington. So I can't. There's no judgment.
Yeah, in Eastern Washington.
There's some schools like that over here somewhere.
Yeah.
Concrete.
Okay.
I've seen places.
Well, would you like to know? I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Would you like to know?
Yeah.
If I could find out how much. Now, if you would like, if you want to know who the Lords of the Ultra Realm are,
Okay.
I would happily go on eBay and buy you a copy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I see that one was sold for $1.79.
Oh boy. It feels like I'm getting a copy of Lords of the Ultra.
Maybe we'll review Lords of the Ultra Realm. I've never read Lords of the Ultra Realm.
You're gonna buy 2 copies, everybody, and we're gonna.
Oh! We could get 1 through 6. Buy it now for $9.99. But $6 shipping. That seems like a ripoff.
That is a ripoff.
Oh! Here we go. 1 through 4, 2 copies each.
Oh, that's
for $11.95.
That sounds like the deal of the century, right
Free
there.
shipping.
That sounds.
And if you use a coupon code, you can pay $10.76.
That sounds like the winner chicken dinner. That sounds like the one for the podcast here today, Dan, where we just read the first.
You know what? I'm not paying for Lords of the Ultra Realm. If somebody wants to buy Lords of the Ultra Realm, and we will review it.
Where we get the first 4 issues.
If you walk up to us, if you find us, if you bring Lords of the Ultra Realm to the Retro Emporium.
Oh my.
On Meeker Street in Kent, Washington, where you can relive your childhood because it smells like Fruit Loops. And you bring an issue to Anne, and you look at Anne and you say, on the podcast, Dan told me to bring you an issue of this. And Anne is going to look at you, befuddled and annoyed, and be like, why would Dan say something like that on the podcast? But if you do that, we will indeed review Lords of the Ultra Realm. And we'll do it right live.
Right live.
In the Retro Emporium.
Or somebody just sends a
live to tape.
Has a package sent to.
It'll be live. It'll be live for Anne.
Live for Anne.
Yeah.
Anne would just say, "Hurry up, guys."
do not. To be clear, to be very clear, do not send unmarked packages to the Retro Emporium.
Do not send unmarked packages. Yes.
That would not be okay.
We've gotten those
I
before.
Would be very upset.
It's kind of weird to get that kind of stuff because it's like,
that's not okay.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of weird stuff in the mail.
That is really not okay.
Like get a manila envelope and open it up, or like you're like, do I open this up? It doesn't. It's from. There's no return address. Open it up, and it's some weird book. I enjoy reading them, but well,
okay. On that note, Retro Emporium, Camp Launchpad,
yeah, Absolute Zero's Camp Launchpad. Pick it up at your local comic shops. Find it online. You can go and pick it up at bookstores.
Albert Rain's Nemesis. A Return of the Dark Rain.
Making the worst face if you people that can't see this. I'm just every time he butchers the name.
We will bookmark that for Travis.
Oh my.
And go visit Paul at the Jiu-Jitsu gym. That would be at Certified Jiu-Jitsu on Jackson/Bridgeport and 27th in Tacoma.
Yes.
And he will also tap out the other lawyer. If you have an employment law case, reach out to him. He'll help you.
Dude.
And yeah, that's it.
Next time, number 6,
Superman.
Super.
Skeets.
I hear it's gonna be super.
Booster gold.
Super Skeets.
Height 6'5". Height 6'5", weight 220. Booster. You got to put on some fucking mass.
He's trying to get down, man. He's trying to get down.
That's how he keeps those abs.
Yeah.
But jeez.
Well, you know,
6'5". You got to carry a little weight, buddy.
maybe he likes it. He wants to stay hungry, Dan.
Yeah, I like the
He
abs.
wants to stay hungry.
I like it. Well, anyway, on that note, we're done. Bye.
See y'all later.
Bye. We'll see you next week.